Frank.
And if they fall behind, it's over.
But Frank,
this team falls behind, they don't even fight. There's no fight in this team.
Frank, if the season ended today, answer me this question. If the season ended today, September 12th, would the Mets be in the postseason?
Yeah, but the season doesn't end today.
So they lost a couple games. No biggie. This is what I want you to do. Frank,
straight.
After every loss, you're going to do me a favor here. We're going to work. I know this is like Batman and the Joker, and we're both going to exist in the Metaverse. When the Mets lose games, just say, no biggie. No biggie.
No, it is a biggie. That's the problem. They have not had any urgency. They have not had any urgency. And now it's time to turn the team around. You said they haven't let it go to the rope.
Yeah, but your negativity doesn't
turn. The rope is out of their hands now.
Oh, no, it's not out of their hands now. No, they did not let go of the rope, Frank.
They're playing the Athletics this weekend.
So what?
The rope is out of it, and they don't have the tiebreaker. You know why they don't have the tiebreaker?
They have the tiebreaker over the Giants.
It's the first game out of the All-Star break. They punted that game away, putting this bum Alex Carrillo on the mound.
All right, no biggie. You move on.
They punted too many games away. And when you start punting games away,
Frank,
this is all Mendoza's fault.
They're in the postseason right now. They're in the He got to the NLCS last year in his first season.
I don't care.
Well, why don't you care, Frank?
He's done a terrible job this year.
I don't want to raise my voice.
One of the worst managerial jobs I've ever seen in one season. And the fact that this team doesn't have any heart, any urgency, it goes back to him. He hasn't got this team fired up. Hey, how about getting in somebody's face and telling someone to take accountability? Instead we get Cedric Mullins going, and Luis Acuna, he made that great play last week. This would be an 8-game losing streak if that didn't happen. But he cannot hit. He is an automatic out.
Frank, and I heard you last night on your live stream. You said this team deserves to get booed. What exactly has booing ever done to turn a negativity into a positivity? What is all your screaming? What is all your ranting? What is all your raving?
What is your positivity done?
Frank, hold on a second. No, that's not true. Frank, last year when I started being
last year's a whole different team.
They got to the NLCS, Frank, and right now they're sitting in the playoffs. Frank, what did your negativity come for years with the Mets? Explain that to me.
You had comebacks. That team came back many times last year.
Your negativity.
This team has not had one comeback, not one.
The last
amazing finishes.
Okay, so they're due. They're due. Frank, are they not due? They're due.
That's the conclusion of amazing finishes 2025. Okay. What are you going to do about the rain delays next year? They had no amazing finishes this year.
Frank, they're due for an amazing finish. And
No,
Frank.
It's September. It's over. They're dead. They are dead.
The last thing this fan base needs, and Evan could attest to this, because
here's my prediction.
It's negativity, Frank. We've had enough negativity for decades. It's time to turn that around.
They've already been swept by Padres. They've already lost 2 series to the Nationals. Yeah, and they're come in red hot, like a bottle of fire.
So they're due to lose. The Rangers they're due to lose, Frank.
2-7.
No biggie. It's a no biggie. That's what you need to do from now on.
Frank, out of curiosity, will you be in the building at all this weekend? When's your next Citi Field game?
Saturday. I'm going to Saturday's game.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming out, and hopefully the Mets will make the playoffs and we can all give each other a big hug before that wild card game, all right?
Yeah, well, watch next year, too.
Donna's in North Babylon. Hey, Donna.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, I think Loogy has to wear an L.
Uh-oh. Oh. What'd you do, Loogy?
When Evan was out, I called in. I said, Senga is pitching like a butterfly. Loogy, and I quote, said, no problem. Senga's going to be fine. I also said that Soto didn't get my vote to be on the All-Star team. And I didn't care. He didn't deserve it. And now, who's right? I don't think Soto still deserves it because he's not playing as a team player. And Senga looks like garbage, and he has.
Hold on. Donna, Juan Soto's been the best player in baseball. The best player in baseball for the last 2 months. Big deal. He's been the best player in baseball for 2 months.
Okay, so listen. Why anything is working? There is something not working on the Mets.
The other thing, too, with the selfish thing, the next game, Juan Soto, he was very selfish when he stole another base in the first inning, and he was very selfish when he legged out that triple. He's hustling. Everybody wants to turn it into that he's selfish. He's trying to get the team sparked. Look it up. He has the best numbers across the board in baseball.
Let him start the spark first.
said, Donna. I think trying to get Tommy to wear an L, which I respect, you needed to stick with the Kodai Senga argument. You can't go to Juan Soto because the reality is Tommy's right. Like
Juan Soto's been great.
Juan Soto's been great. And the whole selfish stuff, and I said this yesterday, it doesn't matter if he's selfish, as long as you're producing. I'm sure a lot of athletes want to put their stats up.
You need more guys to be selfish.
Yeah.
Seriously. If it's going to make you elite and make you a producer and put yourself in position to score runs or score runs by hitting home runs, be selfish.
Be productive.
Yes.
And if it's coming based on you want to put your stats up, who cares? I don't care why you get there or how you get there. The Kodai Senga argument would have been better because Kodai was so abysmal they sent him to the minors.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Donna called up on that day I was away and said, hey, Tiki, hey, Tommy, I think the Mets should send Kodai Senga down. You both would have laughed at her. Is that not a fair statement?
Without a doubt.
You'd have laughed at her, right, Tommy?
I wouldn't have laughed,
Yes,
but I
you
would have
would've.
shot her down.
Thank you. All right. Fight me on everything. Of course you would have laughed at her. She was right.